Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures, DDay, 0930 hours, Turn 19, Part 2. For all the details, gotta go back and watch the introduction video for this turn and follow along. We're looking at Omaha Beach from the Germans' side. The two platoons defending, 916th Grenadiers, 1st and 2nd Platoon, attacking Omaha Beach, far left flank, 116th Infantry Company A, 1st Platoon. They've breached through the first barbed wire. And they just reached the draw. Seventh 43rd Tank Battalion, Company A, 1st and 2nd Platoon. A brutal artillery strike arrived this turn, just this last video. The 2nd Rangers, the Company C, 1st and 2nd Platoon, and heavy weapons. So full company. 2nd Platoon took most of the damage from the artillery strike, and then 1st Platoon here on the far right flank. If I recall correct, 8 Rangers were killed on that artillery strike. Over in the hedgerows, 506th PIR, 1 platoon, continues to move toward the main objectives, fighting with the 1058 Grenadiers, 6 Fallschirmjäger, 1 platoon from each, and 3 armored units from the 100th Panzer. The river lock is one of the main objectives, and both bridges leading into Carentan. The river lock is open and has been the entire battle, and is flooding the green fields. Infantry advance, no run, no vehicles. When the river lock is shut off, it's D3 plus 1 turns till the fields can be maneuvered on with infantry and vehicles normally. And Carentan, German hands, also an objective. Hedgerows block line of sight unless there's a wall along the hedgerow, and then it's considered a low hedgerow. In the introduction video, you can find out the detailed positions of all the platoons, objectives, the casualties is interesting. But for tonight, we already did the ambush roll-off last time. So let's start with U.S. initiative with the ambush, and the first dice of this turn is still there on the table. It'll be U.S. dice once we get through the ambushes. 506th, 2nd Squad Leader, Sergeant Braden, is going to spring his ambush. He's going to receive an advance order. He's going to move up to take command of this right flank attack. There's no NCOs or officers after Sergeant Jake McNeese was killed last turn. Sergeant Braden's going to give an order dice out to Platoon Commander Captain Carey, and Captain Carey is going to receive an advance order. Also, the green D6s that are located by the soldiers represent the grenades held by U.S. forces, and the brown D6s represent the grenades held by the German forces. And if German or U.S. soldier is killed, the grenades stay by the body and you can pick them up and use them. So Platoon Commander, the Captain Carey, is going to, his first order dice, he's got a 12-inch range, being a captain. he's going to order the first or second bazooka gunner to, I was going to just have him fire. Yeah, let's just have him open fire before this Sergeant Ronald and this half-track can escape. So he'll order him to fire. Second bazooka man receives a fire order. He is 23 inches from the hood, from the front bumper of Sergeant Ronald's half-track. So he's going to need a 3. Yep, just a 3. Long range 4. Yeah, long range. So yeah, that's definitely 23 inches. So, all right. Gets the hit. +5, 11. +5 is penetration for the bazooka. And I run my half-tracks 8 armor. So you're looking for that is superficial damage. Okay, it looks like he's a small team. So it would have been a 3 before, and then it would have been a 5. So it's actually going to be a miss. I was looking at the bazooka and realized it was a team weapon. Team special rule. Alright, so it's going to miss. We're going to hit 2d6 scatter dice to see where the bazooka round's going to land. Second bazooka man overshoots the target. Captain Carey's second order dice will go to the 506 3rd Squad soldier with the BAR. He's going to advance up, make a move on the one survivor from the half section that was here. First section. Soldier who has a assault rifle and a Panzerfaust. He's going to get 2 shots. Needing 2s for close range, 3s for single man, and 5s hard cover. German's he's not going to go down. Return fire. So 5s. Get 1 hit. Soldier has 3 pin markers now. Looking for. He's not an NCO, so he'll be killed on 5s and 6s. Wounded on 4s. He's wounded. How many turns till he bleeds out? 4 turns. He'll be bleeding out the end of turn 23. Nice shooting. And that was the last German defender for the second defense belt. First defense belt was crushed here in an ambush early in the fight. And then with this second belt being cleared, the next German defenders, well, you have Sergeant Ronald's half-track. He's got 3 pin markers right now, though. And then also 6 Fallschirmjägers, platoon leader, First Lieutenant Reese, and his messenger. I was trying to flee with them. Medic ran down the one surviving soldier from the 1058 Grenadiers. What was it? The second section. Soldier with the 4 grenades. Lying dead now. The medic gunned him down with his pistol. So the Germans' next defenses are over here. The other half of first section leader, and first section's other LMG team, and first section 2 soldiers with assault rifles and Panzerfausts here. And then the next defenders will be the 4th belt on the other side of the bridge, on Carrington's side. Getting closer to the objectives. Captain Carey's 3rd order dice is going to go to the 2nd Squad LMG team, center screen. They'll advance forward. I was going to do a fire order, but they can't shoot through this hedgerow, blocks line of sight. so they can't see the gunner, Sergeant Ronald's half-track. So they'll have to move and take that a -1 for movement, but be in a better position. They're going to need, first of all, they're going to open fire on Sergeant Ronald's gunner back at the half-track. They're going to need 4 for moving, and then hard cover 6s. And the soldier will not go down because they have 3 pins already. I want to probably fall back. Yeah. Alright, so need the 6s. Get the hit. Sergeant Ronald's up to 4 pin markers now. Soldier in the back can only be killed on 6s, gun shield rule, and wounded on 5s. And that was Captain Carey's last order dice. Need another ambush roll-off. Germans brown, U.S. green. U.S. forces with the ambush. On this battlefield, there's only 1 soldier left on ambush, and it's the Sergeant Caleb sniper, 506 sniper, center screen. He's on ambush, and they're in a firefight. Him and there's the, I believe, the other second squad LMG team, and there's a soldier from second section or second squad with a VAR in the trees. They're in a firefight right now with the 1058 Grenadiers 3rd Section LMG team in the far right window, and then in the center window there's a sniper. This is a pretty critical firefight here. Over on Omaha Beach there's 3 snipers on ambush and 1/16th platoon leader. We'll take a look. Deciding which ambush to go with. Not always easy. So over here, especially with the beginning of this battle, there's 100 US order dice and 77 German order dice. There's far less now. So the 1/16th platoon leader, the first lieutenant's on ambush. 1/16th sniper's on ambush because he's an NCO. He can start on ambush as a sniper, and he's an NCO, so he can give out orders. 1 order as a sergeant. The other 1/16th sniper. There was a 2nd Rangers, 2nd platoon sniper on ambush, but he was one of the casualties in the artillery strike called in by the 916th Grenadiers 1st platoon commander, who's now in the afterlife. And then the Rangers 1st platoon sniper, he's on ambush. So we could activate one of these ambushes, but I think the bridges are very critical. So we need to win this firefight. So we're going to spring Sergeant Caleb's ambush. He's got a pin or 2. He'll have to take an order test. And he's an NCO, so he's going to take away he has 2 pin markers, so he'll be testing at a 9 and under. And he'll be springing his ambush, and he's going to fire on the 1058 Grenadier sniper in the center window, 2nd floor of the 1058's headquarters. He passes down to 1 pin marker. There he is in the center window, 1058 sniper, who is not hidden anymore because neither is Sergeant Caleb, the 2 snipers. Their firefight. So Sergeant Caleb, he'll be hitting 3 normally, but it's going to be on a 4 for his 1 pin marker. Looking for a 4. Gets the hit. And this is an NCO, so he'll be killing him on a 6, wounding him on a 5. The NCOs are veterans for the Germans, and the officers only die on 6s and wounded on 5s. So here we go. Ooh, so close. He'll take the pin marker, though. Sergeant Caleb's a sergeant. I mean, he's an NCO, so he can give out 1 order dice. He's going to order the 2nd squad LMG team to fire. They have 4 shots, and they're going to target the 1058 Grenadiers 3rd Section LMG team in the 2nd floor. So they'll need 3s, hardcover 5s. The Germans will not go down, they're going to fire back. 1 hit. Germans have no pins yet, now they have 1. They are not NCOs, so they'll be killed on 5s and 6s and wounded on 4s. Get a kill. The loader goes down with a bullet to the neck. .1058's 3rd Section LMG gunner is going to have to take a morale check. He's going to be, he's got his platoon commander, the 1st Lieutenant Kreutner, in the room with him. So he's going to be testing at a 10 and under. Passes. He's going to read your retarded fire. Next ambush roll off. Germans take initiative. Germans ambush. Over on the Hedgerows Carentan battlefield, the Germans have a 1058 Grenadier 3rd Section Assistant Leader, Sergeant, on the balcony. He's got an assault rifle and Panzerfaust. In the second floor of this building, there's the 1058 sniper that just got shot at. He's on ambush. And also, 1st Lieutenant Kreutner is on ambush. Actually, I know that this is probably the most important. The window on the right, 2nd floor of this building, there is the 6th Fallschirmjäger sniper, Sergeant Neiman. And he better take a shot while he still can at the M5 3-inch AT gun that does have line of sight. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. So I think that's the next ambush we've got to spring. Our sniper he has 1 pin marker. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have. Oh yeah, no, and he's hidden actually. Yeah, he's hidden. So yeah, he's no pin marker. He'll be spotted on a 5 after this shot, but he has no pin marker. I mixed up with the 1058 sniper that just dealing with. Okay, so there his shot's going to need just a 3. It gets the hit. The gun shield's going to make it a 6 to kill and 5 to wound. Just the pin. 5 up to spot the sniper. No longer hidden. He started in the attic early in the fight and was spotted and had to move down to the 2nd floor window. Sergeant Neiman, as an NCO, can give 1 order dice. Sniper's bottom left of the screen. So he's gonna order the 3rd Section LMG team to advance to the window on the right. They're going to open fire. Where the walls are, these hedgerows do not block line of sight. So he's going to take, it's going to be 7s, I think, to hit this 2nd bazooka gunner. Be 3s, 3s, 4s for long range, 6s for beyond range. If it's beyond 36 for this LMG, it's another -2. So it'll be, and then single man 7s. or firing at the, what's more critical? Let's shoot all the way down to the big gun. Let's try to put a pin on them. So they'll need long range 4s, beyond range 6s, and hard cover 7s. Oof. Gave their position away and no hits. They does not get a hit. I've got other soldiers they can shoot at this bazooka, man. Mainly I'm thinking of these two soldiers here. Maybe move that LMG gun. Maybe move this other LMG up. This is a 3-inch HE. Also, it's supposed to be 2-inch, but I run it as a 3. Alright, next ambush roll off. Germans. So it'll be German ambush. Then about 3 nights from now, maybe 2 nights, get back to the battle. Thanks for watching.